All right, everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey, but we are on our 86th episode of D&D. So let's get it. Let's go. Let's start it. Shout out to Red Fox Playa for the music. Everybody go look up his stuff. Yep.
What the heck? Oh, okay.
Can you guys hear it okay?
Yeah.
I know my crew stay strong. We bout to light this place on fire. Tell your crew when they come, they better pray cause it's on sight. Take one shot and they gone. Grab all your swords and spells and knives. Think I can't play no. Call all your troops cause y'all gon' die. Ain't nobody messing with the squad. If they do, it won't be pretty. I can almost guarantee it though. Hey, have your leader praying out to God, have his head up on the hood and the body in the vehicle. Hey, get a bigger army and you still won't like your odds. Go ahead and pray to God, cause you'll need it though. Hey, Sirus coming back into the squad just to cut her brother's arms clean off, undefeated though. Hey, Pippa is the leader of the squad. She can turn into a bobcat, lion, or a cheetah though. Hey, Clive is from reality so far. He's a little bit bizarre with his magic. He's strategic though. Hey, Halmon got the body of a god. Then you know my brother strong tells Bops come and see me though. Hey, Sakura's the finest of them all. She's the daughter of a god cutthroat. She's a healer though. Bell's a little shooter. Shoot your partner with the Ruger. Beats Wu Kong, cutthroat, Freddy Krueger. When he turned into a beast with attacks you can maneuver. Squabble up with her, quick tip, call an Uber. And Amalia's got the magic, her fire is automatic. It's tragic how she burning up and is really graphic. And Astrum on the beat, come to save your girl. This the Misfits of Malla, come to save the world. Homie, I'm gone. I know my crew stay strong. We bout to light this place on fire. Tell your crew when they come, they better pray cause it's on sight. Take one shot and they gone. Grab all your swords and spells and knives. Think I can't play no. Call all your troops cause y'all gon' die.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, Pippa and Wendeline were being asked questions about the dead knight from another night in town as Sakura went off to Bison Farms to say goodbye to her sister Nina, but got into a heated conversation with her there and left. Back at the tavern, Astrum had helped Halmon with the whole Harris situation and was greeted by Sirus, who joined the team again. Halmon and Belle then got a very good night's sleep. A surprised Wendeline was happy to see Sirus and Clive coming to help while Sakura talked to Mayor Jack about the apparently escaped Hyde let out of his chains, and they went to check on the situation, finding dead knights and Hyde indeed escaped. Astrum and Amalia left the tavern to join in the fight, and they all worked together to stop the knights from the attack and settle down the whole situation. They questioned the Orc Knight, only to find out that the dead knight might have been indeed corrupted by Grimaldi, posing as a zealot of the All-Father, as Clive had surmised after questioning him. But with happy glee, Pippa and Wendeline both were able to greet Sirus again. Back at the tavern, Amalia spoke with Blanket and reconnected with the small ghost, who decided to stay at the tavern alongside Mimi, a mysterious woman who seemed to be able to heal Amalia's hand. Clive then spoke with Pippa and Sakura about their encounters with Emily, however, not so happy with what Sakura had said to Emily about their past. Clive then left to go speak with Emily, who was enthralled with the past and realities he'd lived with her, and they watched the moon together before the night was over. Later on, Wendeline and Astrum talked a little bit about his past and feeling guilt connected to the All-Father. It seems that in Goldfish, hymns, music, and magic mixing together was forbidden, as it made the people invigorated and perhaps considered wrong in many ways. This put him in a difficult position. She then spoke with Sirus the rest of the night to bond. However, they were interrupted by the Hound, who let her know that the power that he had given her from his soul was indeed there to stick around, but useful to her. Now, what will happen this week on?
Damn, it's crazy to think that a place lets music and magic be suppressed. That's not cool. I feel like magic and music go together hand in hand. How else do you explain how hard I get to go when I'm listening to Barry White music? It's invigorating, like an extra boost.
Do you think if I sang a song to Sirus, he would stop hating me so much? I mean, if I go like, Sirus, don't be a little butthole and like me, 'cause I like you. You're my favorite character, too. How about that? Do you think he'd like that? Sirus, did you like that? Tell me. If not, then I'll sing the Halmon. Halmon. I don't have any lyrics for that. Let's play.
See, Hollywood.
Either you're
you
number
your own
one
song.
choice or I'm not a choice at all. Fuck you.
You're always my number one choice. You're always my number one choice. And since Octavius isn't here right now, sorry, Snoop. You got the songs for Hollywood. That's all you can sing to tonight. But let's carry on where we left off, guys. So where that was is where you guys went to sleep. You took a long rest after your long venture into Red Hill. In a very short amount of time, you guys did a lot in this location. So I don't even know what to say. But you fed some rats. You stopped a trafficker. You saved a group of kids, and you stopped Hera, and you stopped Grimaldi, and you stopped Hyde for now, or so you thought. But you guys did manage to meet Astrum, and now know a new location where something connected to the Masters will take you. So you guys are all getting a good night's sleep. You've kind of patched things up with everybody in the town. Clive, you left Emily that night. She said goodbye to you after you guys watched the moon together, held hands, and were kind of getting a little bit intimate. However, she did say to you, Clive, that she needed to rest. She was still going to take care of Nina, and she basically says goodbye to you, Clive, and hopes once again that you come back to town. And that's what happened with you, Clive, before you also went to bed. Halmon, you were taking a lovely long rest, and Belle took a long rest with you after you guys had downed all that meat at the table, and Amalia also went to rest as well. Astrum, you had a long talk with Wendeline, as you know, but you also managed to take a night's rest when Pete kind of walked with you down the hallway to get the tick off of his ass. And then Pippa, as you know, you and Sakura also ended up getting a good night's sleep after talking with Clive. The next morning, however, Pippa, you excitedly wake everybody up. And I know you kind of mentioned last time that you wanted to go get outfits for the beach. So what are you going to say, Pippa?
Okay, so is everybody just there, or do I have to run into their rooms? What's up?
Well, I mean, everybody's at the inn. I'll pull up the map now for you guys. You guys can all look at the map. And I'm going to pull it up for you on the screen for you also to open up. Jade. Bing! So, as you guys can see on the map, I just started playing it for you guys. You guys are still all at the inn at the current moment in time. But, as you know, Pippa, across town is the big giant who was working at that fashion store, the merchant. So, you know that he's there.
Guys, wake up. If you're not awake yet, you better be now. I really want to go shopping, but I don't want to go by myself. And honestly, where we're going, we kind of need to blend in. So an outfit change is necessary. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wake up, wake up.
So all of you hear Pippa bam, 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 banging on your doors in the inn as she kind of runs down your hallway. Halmon, you hear bang, bang, bang on your door as you kind of, Halmon, what do you do? As you hear Pippa banging on your door at the inn. What would you like to do, my friend?
I go up to the door. Are you still outside, like banging?
Yeah, I'm like banging like a woodpecker, like.
I open it. I look her in the eyes. I haven't done my morning routine yet. Shove her farther back, and then I close the door again.
Oh.
Like, that's gonna work. I just teleport right in there.
Oh, like, so you just push her out the door, but then Pippa,
Pippa,
right in your
Pippa.
room.
Oh my God, Pippa, please. Like,
Hurry
give
up.
me like 30. Give me an hour. Give me 2 hours, please, for the love of God. It's been a long day.
What all do you have to do? Like, come on, hurry it up. Do the hour routine in 15 minutes. I'll give you 15 minutes. You got this.
We cut to just Halmon's face, just it's like the most sour version of Halmon.
All right.
Anyway.
If I'm doing this in 15 minutes, you have to help. All right. I have a hair routine, but I need you to do the beard for me while I do the hair.
I gotta do the beard. What do I do?
Okay. It's like a kind of like a leave-in conditioner that you rub it all over. Like you have to make sure every inch is covered, and then you got to brush it. And it's like a heated brush that straightens it a little bit. And if there's anything kind of like out of sight, you got to trim it up a little bit, and then kind of clean up the edges as well. Make sure there's not any stragglers. While you do that, I'm gonna start putting curlers in so I can actually like have a little bit of like volume in my hair today. I was feeling, maybe to swap it up a little bit and then kind of have it leaving a little bit up, a little bit down. But if you want to do this in 15 minutes, you got to step in.
I got a really cool trick. Give me your brush. Let me see.
Okay.
Well, Hollywood,
Tentatively.
you just like give her your
or comb or whatever you need to use on your beard. Give it to me.
Okay. Don't fuck this up, okay? If
I'm
you
not
ruin this, I will literally destroy the city. Okay.
It'll be fine. So what are you handing me? A comb or a brush?
Yeah, your brush. It's a brush.
All right. Brush in hand. Animate the object. Can you go brush his little beard for me? And then I teleport away.
So like the little brush just sparks like arms and legs. Boop! He's like, hello, sir. I'm ready and at your service. What do you need me to do to your face?
I don't. Hold on. Wait, Pippa.
I've already gone.
So Pippa's left the room. Halmon, you've now been given a living brush, and he can help take care of your morning and help you. He's like, what do you want me to scrub?
Everything.
Yes, sir. He just looks at you with the most serious face ever. He's like, yes, sir. I'm on it. So he's just
Halmon still takes an hour.
Okay. So Pippa, you start waking everybody else up. Let's say you go over to the next room. Halmon, you're getting ready. The brush is helping you. He's like, this is the nicest beard I've ever seen. Like,
I
so
know,
excited.
right? It doesn't just happen. You gotta upkeep it and take care of this shit. I don't think people appreciate the work I put into my appearance.
He's like, sir, can I tell you something, sir?
Sure.
I think I love you.
Oh, okay. No, just keep brushing, buddy. Hold on.
With every brush stroke, the little comb's like,
Okay, I gotta talk to Pippa. Pippa.
All right. So as you finish getting ready, Sakura, Pippa comes banging at your door. Ba 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 ba. Wake up!
Sakura!
What do you want to do, Sakura? As you wake up in your morning, you have a little bit to do before you guys are gonna head to get some clothes. Obviously, what do you want to do, Pippa? I mean, Sakura, to start your morning.
Does she have to get up right now?
Well, I mean, like, you can still lay in bed if you'd like, but Pippa's banging at your door, so I want to know what you want to do.
Okay. She's gonna sigh and get up.
Pippa,
Pippa,
so you head over lazily toward.
what are you guys up to?
We need to hurry and get a change of clothes before we head to Goldfish, and the sooner the better. Pronto. And we need to blend in Goldfish, so we need to get the proper attire.
What are people even wearing, Goldfish?
Beach attire, of course. If you're not wearing beach attire, people are gonna look at you like super weird and know that you're not from there.
Oh
It will
no.
stand out like a sore thumb. Yeah, it is.
Well, I guess we gotta go find some bathing suits.
Yeah. So hurry up. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, so Sakura, Pippa opens. So you want to just follow her out, Sakura? You just kind of get her ready for the morning, regular stuff on. After Pippa. Okay. So Pippa and Sakura, you head into the hallway. Sakura, you kind of quickly get stuff on. You were wearing your little corset dress, probably. Knowing you, Sakura, you probably just fell asleep in it, and you woke up right out of
Yep.
your slumber and ready to go. Astrum, you hear on your door. You hear ba 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 ba. You hear Pippa's wrists banging on your door. What would you like to do, Astrum?
Astrom opens up the door and he's like holding a guitar, but he's in his underwear.
What are you doing with
can't
that
be going
guitar?
out.
Working on my new song, just trying to get it in before like we go down here to Goldfish and I can't play music anymore. I got this cool idea for a song and I'm trying to get it done now before we go down here to Goldfish.
Wait, you can't play music over there?
Oh, she
No.
wasn't there.
Yeah, I didn't fill you in on this, but it's illegal to play music in Goldfish. That's why I was hesitant to play music in front of you guys for the first time, because it's kind of illegal where I'm from, and I can't just trust anyone knowing that I can do that.
What kind of crap is that? Why would they not let people listen to music?
Let's just say King Enon's a little bit of a religious freak.
It sounds like it.
I completely forgot all about that. So rules are: can we hum? Can we sing to ourselves, or is that still out of the question?
I mean, as long as they don't hear it. Like, if you're humming to yourself, or if I was to do a song that's like real kind of quiet, not like blasting loud, then it shouldn't cause any trouble. But we got to be like really careful who we do it around, because if they get word that we're doing music, they're gonna try to execute us.
Amalia.
Sounds
Amalia
like fun.
Amalia pokes her head out of her room across the hallway from you, Astrum. She kind of hears this as she pokes her head out. Wait a minute. So is it just music magic, or is it all magic needs to be suppressed there? I've never been to Goldfish. How? Do you know?
No, they specifically have a thing against musical magic because they think it's witchcraft. So I'm gonna assume they think other magic is witchcraft as well. So may want to keep that on the low.
All right. So
Down the hall, you just hear Halmon singing, "Oh, holy night." It's just very loud.
It's like Christmas song.
Silent
We're gonna
night.
Be doing that, Hogman. We get it out of your system while you can. We can't be doing that and go.
The stars are brightly shine. He doesn't hear you at all.
Chill.
Fucking Amalia goes, leave the singing to the bard, and she just like closes her door as she like gets ready to change to get to her stuff, and she's like embarrassed of you, Halmon. She's like, I can't believe I'm
Literally the only songs he knows are Christmas music. So
I guess we're bringing Christmas to Goldfish.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be singing Mariah Carey.
All I want for Goldfish is you.
At this point, Clive is already walking down the hallway, half awake, but he's dressed and he's just heading downstairs.
All right, so
he just walks right past everybody, just try to talk to him. Shh. He holds up a finger. Shh. First caffeine, then talk.
As you get into let's say, Clive, as you go into the main room in the tavern, Stassi will get to you in a moment. You see that Sirus is sitting there for the morning. He's already eating he doesn't really need to eat much, but he seems to be having just like some toast with butter on it before Octavius comes, if he joins us. He's kind of just in the tavern. He gives you a nod, Clive, like, morning.
Sirus?
You were out late last night. I'm assuming things with Emily went well.
He sits down, he flags down the barmaid, and orders just some bacon and eggs with some toast and coffee. He turns to Sirus. I haven't felt that kind of peace with her in, I want to say centuries.
Oh, my friend, I'm glad it went well. Trust me, I can relate. Sirus just sits down. He kind of looks at the coffee that Wendeline made him try once. He's like looking at coffee again. He's like, like they puts it back down. He's like, I'm not gonna drink this. Like I remember the last time Wendeline had me drink this, and no, thank you. So Sirus just kind of sits there and kind of looks to you, Clive, as you kind of enjoy your meal. Pete is the one that brings you the food. He comes out like, "Hey, Clive, I'm almost done working out my tab, but I'll see you guys soon, okay, buddy? Here, eat up." You see that on your eggs and your food, there's a little bit of white monkey fur that unfortunately he's like left like on your bacon, Clive, and in your food. But he tried. He tries to put it down in front of you. Ugh. Eat up, buddy. You're gonna need it in goldfish. What? What? You don't like bacon and eggs, Clive? Eat up.
Is he?
Clive rolls his eyes, takes a big chunk of salt and pepper, and sprinkles it all over the egg.
That's what I was waiting for. So as you just do your best to salvage his
He's just doing
that,
this. He's just pouring the salt and pepper while looking at Pete, unamused and half awake. He doesn't give a damn. It's like, I'm hungry. I'm tired. I need something. So
As Halmon comes down, does he see the fur on it? On the food?
I'll what's your just natural perception?
Not great. It's a 9.
Just because you also do have advantage because you're in Red Hill, I'm just gonna say that you do happen to see what Clive's eating, and you do notice as you enter the room, it's not like hidden from you. I mean, Clive's sitting there.
I'm gonna cast purify food and drink on Clive's food. I'm just like,
So Clive is Halmon
ugh.
as he sees the meal. Halmon does clean it up for you, Clive. He notices the meal, and you can see visibly the food changed into a beautiful breakfast, more so for you, Clive, not the monkey fur covered breakfast.
I was gonna look up at Halmon, raise his coffee mug. Here it is.
Hey, it's no one. The monkey doesn't make my food. Okay, I flagged down the barkeep.
Pete's like, "Fuck you, Halmon!" He just like gets like so mad. He takes his apron off.
Fuck you, Pete. Go get a job.
I'm working my job right now. I can't go to Goldfish
do
with you
better.
until I get this shit done. Where's Wendeline? Wendeline! And Pete like runs to your room and hits like knocks on your door. Wendeline, doom. Excuse me, Captain. He pushes you, Pippa, out of the way. He just pushes past you, Pippa. Wendeline, I'm making breakfast. You want something?
Say no.
She opens the door in the middle of like brushing her teeth, and she looks at Pete, and then she looks at Pippa. Good morning. What is so important that you have to wake me up right now this urgently?
I'm waking everybody up. You guys got to sleep in. It's like 10 o'clock, but we need
It's
to
what
go
time?
it's like 10 in the morning. You guys slept in.
Pete's like, that's not sleeping in. I sleep in until 2.
Well, after you guys get your breakfast and we eat and have a coffee, we got to go to the market and get some clothes. So goldfish.
Also, I make breakfast.
Goldfish shopping? I'm down.
Yeah, we got to fit in. We got to play the part, or we're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, we gotta get like new swimsuits and stuff.
Yes, definitely. I'm getting a bikini ASAP.
All right. So I'm going to say that all of you then gather up in the tavern main room. You all have breakfast. You all have a big meal, and you eat. Sakura, however, I do want you to give me a investigation roll, please. Sakura.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
You're good. But Sakura, you can sense something because of a skill set that you have that the others do not. So I need you to see if you can... Actually, you know what? It could be investigation or insight. Either one.
Okay. Sorry, it's loading. 1 second. Okay.
You're good.
Well, I have a passive insight of
We know
18, but
okay, that'll actually work. I'll take your passive.
if we
there.
do 8,
I'll take
the investigation,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just rolled an 18 as well. So there we go.
Yeah. Nice. So either way, Sakura, you notice that in the room, the old woman Mimi that Amalia was talking to the night before, that you gave the money to and runs a tavern. There's something about her that you're picking up this time from her as she's like sitting there watering a nearby plant. You can tell that she's just radiating this kind of energy, but you've only felt this energy kind of once or twice before, connected to godly entities. And you're kind of feeling almost like a weird magnetic connection to her that you haven't felt really before. But the more you spend here at breakfast, you can see that this woman seems to be compelling you in some way. What would you like to do about this, if anything?
Wait, who's next to me? Is
Well,
Pippa
you're at
next
breakfast
to
with
me?
everybody.
Okay. I was gonna look
Yeah,
over at
Pippa,
Pippa and be
Pippa,
like, Pippa, do you notice something's up with the lady over there?
Why? What do you notice? I don't have enough coffee yet to notice what's going on. Rub my eyes. What? What do you
She
see?
has some kind of energy like coming from her. I don't know what it is. Cause I'm so
Do I
tired
need to
too. I
roll?
need some more coffee.
So, Sakura, as you're like trying to wake up, you're trying to like pour yourself coffee and see if this woman in front of you is actually radiating this magical energy, and she is. So, but you're the only one picking it up. Even Clive and Amalia and Halmon, who have kind of magical properties to them. Hollywood, actually, you know what? You can also roll an insight here, or perception, whatever you'd like, Hollywood. One of those any type of investigation. Now that Sakura's talking about this at the table, I want to see what you
25.
get, Halmon. 25. So,
25.
Hallman, you hear, of course, Sakura saying this, and you pick up as well. It's almost like the Santa magic in you triggers and also picks up something. This old woman, Mimi, is definitely radiating some type of magic, as in she herself might be having those same godlike powers that Sakura, you have, and Hallman, you seem to have through your Santa magic. You are definitely picking up that it's almost one and the same.
As Santa or just magic?
Just magic, like
Just
godly
magic?
magic, like a patron level magic.
Uh, I guess I make eye contact with Sakura, grab a second mug of coffee, and I approach her.
Oh, so
Who,
Sakura Hallman
me
like
or
gives
the
you
lady?
acknowledgement.
No, the lady.
Oh, okay.
If you want to come too,
Okay, so
by all
it's
means.
going to be
Okay, I'll just walk over with him, I guess, too, with my coffee.
all right. So you both, Hollywood and Jade, you both walk over to Mimi. She looks up to you both. Oh, good morning. What can I do for you today?
I'm not
I
sure. What can you do for us today?
Well, I mean, how are you enjoying the inn? Is the breakfast going all right? You guys having a good morning? I just appreciate you helping out the town and everything. It's been a rough one, but I'm happy that you were all here. Do you need something?
Feels like you probably could have handled it yourself if we weren't here.
Oh, me? I don't know about that. You all seem more than capable to handle things, and I'm just an old woman.
Sure you are.
What?
I
What do you
I
need?
am going to, in front of her, cast detect magic.
And you don't even really have to roll everything. I'm gonna tell you that you're just she's just radiating magic. She's definitely a magical being. She is radiating magic. So that's
And
what you're getting from
I'm
her.
like, is there like a physical like form of this from her, or no?
Yeah,
Do I
you'll
like
say as
pull
you
something from
detect
it?
magic. Yeah, you're like pulling out like almost like a glow of light, like a greenish, almost like light, kind of lime green glow, kind of pulls out of her body, and her eyes kind of change. You can see that there's like almost a magical glaze over them. And she goes, oh, all right, all right, all right, all right. You caught me.
Now,
What do
I'm
you
assuming if
need?
you wanted trouble, you probably would have done something by now. But what are you hiding?
Oh, look, I don't want any trouble. I'm not really hiding anything. It's just I've been around for a long time, and Red Hill has always been my home. And I always protected it the best I could. But honestly, as I get older and older, my care to want to protect it gets weaker and weaker. But I do my best to try. However, the Yule Cats figured out that I was something a lot more important, I guess, than they wanted here, and surround my inn. But it's all right. I make do with the demons, so I can help protect the town.
Are you trapped?
Well, I guess you could say that. I'm here mainly because, well, at one point my sister, she saved this whole island and they named it after her. Luckily, I was able to stay alive for so long with the gift of her love and magic, and, well, Malla gave me an extraordinary long life. But it seems to dwindle every time I leave Red Hill. I'm not exactly sure why.
Is there something special in Red Hill?
Well, this is where Malla died, so maybe it's just the last connection to her magic is here. Maybe that's why I still be able to live and continue on through here, but I don't know. After seeing you and all your abilities, I don't even think Red Hill needs somebody like me anymore.
We're just passing through.
Oh,
The people in this town are always going to need a protector. We don't live in a much peaceful time.
And I heard some of the knights were taken out, so
Yeah.
they might need lots of help here.
well, then maybe it is a good thing that I stick around. And maybe it's a good thing that you and I are both here at the same time, or at least were at a moment. But hey, I would like to thank you for all you've done for my town. So here, Sakura, she pulls out some gold. I know I was collecting all of your gold, but you can all have yours back. So Sakura, she hands you back each of you the 10 gold that each of you paid to get in here. So, there's about 9 of you, 10 total. So she gives you about, I guess that'd be about 100 gold. Sakura, she places it in your hands and gives it back to you. I'm sure the Yule Cats won't mind that I gave you this back.
Are you sure?
I hope you guys have a good rest. Oh, more than sure. Especially for somebody like you. I could tell it's like you can tell with me. You're radiating magic. She looks to you, Sakura. You're very powerful.
I'm here, by the way.
My sister was a god. Oh, great to see you. We got Octavius in the game. So, as she turns then to you, Hollywood, Halmon, and you, to be able to detect me is very, very difficult to do. You must be a very strong entity yourself.
I do what I do when I do what I do,
You're like all like bashful. This old woman's like, oh, she kind of just looks at you and she like pats you on the chest. She's like, well, I hope you and your team, I hope you have a good rest of your journey. And thank you so much for saving our town and stopping by. It's lovely to meet you all. My sister, by the way, would be very proud of you. She looks over to Sirus. Now that you're here, Sirus. And she kind of looks over to then Sakura again after looking at Sirus. That's who I think he is. But my sister would be. She would be flabbergasted to see one of her distant relatives here in person.
Whispering to Sakura, who is her sister?
Excuse me?
The Mala.
Okay. And I pretend I'm following completely.
We live in Mala. Her sister is Mala. The island of Mala.
Halmon, if you Halmon, give me a history roll here as you think about this now because they're explaining it to you. Just give me a quick history roll here.
I have a -1. Let's see what happens.
See what happens.
By the way, I'm walking home right now, so if you hear like winds or cars or something, that's why. But I'm here. I can still play.
I got a nat 20 on a history check. So.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's what you do.
Hey, so as Sakura says this to you, as she nudges you, be like Mala, and it's your brain just clicked. You're like Mala. Oh shit! So you're realizing, Halmon, that this woman is the sister. She claims to Mala, who is the savior of your island, the goddess elemental who basically saved all of Mala from destruction in the original days during a war that broke Mala off into its own island. She says that this was her sister from all of those decades ago. Somehow she still remains. And so as your brain puts this all together, you realize that this woman is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old. And that's who she is.
I dap her up, I'm just like, man, real recognize real.
She dabs you back. She's like, faux show player. You guys just like dab her. She's like, don't leave me on the slack side. It's like puts her, goes back. She's like, give me slack.
I
Man.
hate that.
I
hate that so much.
I know. I don't know if you've ever seen Airplane, but like that, the white woman who comes in, she's like trying to speak jive. Like that's exactly what's happening. Where she's like just
She code switches
All right.
instantly with me.
She code switches. But Sirus, I will say that before we move on here, you do hear this conversation. You're right there, Sirus. You would be able to hear this and be involved in this. And you learned that this is Mala's sister as well. And you know that you are a great ancestor yourself, Sirus, to Mala's ex, Icarus. So this woman is indeed a connection to that as well. Do with that whatever you will, Sirus. But you are that.
Didn't she wanted to talk to me, correct?
Yeah, she did say that she was like interested in you. By the way, my dog's barking too, so don't worry about that. My dog is being annoying too. But yeah, Cyrus, she did want to talk to you. I mean, if you had a moment.
Yeah, I mean, he like walks over, kind of like raising the eyebrow, like okay, like remember he doesn't have much of his memory, so he's not too. I mean, he remembers like the whole Icarus thing, and that was told to him, but he's kind of more like okay, like what could you possibly want to talk to me about?
She's like, so as I was just telling your friends, meeting you and seeing you in person is definitely amazing. It's something you actually look a lot like him, which is crazy. I never thought that I would see Icarus again in my life, but here you are. However, I may have something for you. Something that you may find very interesting. If you don't mind me giving you a gift.
I mean, unless it's my memory back, I don't know what could be better than that.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything about any memory loss. But I can indeed give you something that might give you a bit of a boost in figuring other people's memories out. She takes out a helmet. You can adopt it as you will, but if you wear this helmet, it will give you the power of telekinesis. You can talk to people with telepathy. Icarus wore it himself back in the day. He used it to communicate with many of the gods who couldn't speak his language. So, seeing that you're here, maybe you'd like it. If not, I can give it to somebody else. But Mind hearing?
I think he kind of like, sorry, first. Um, kind of like looks at her for a moment, and then looks at the helmet. He tries to like maybe like touch it to see if he can maybe spark a memory from the past, maybe of what this helmet really means to him.
All right, do it. You give it a touch. Give me a let's give me a history check here as well then, as you touch the helmet.
Could I possibly use my memory points to help out with this?
Hell yeah! I forgot you had those. Yeah, let's use a memory point. So as
All right.
you spend one of your points to access distant memories, you touch the helmet. Let's say you like attune to it, like immediately. It's like a family bonding type of moment. Zoom! You like get a memory from back in the day. It's almost like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And Sirus, you see almost a reflection of yourself. Maybe it's what you want to believe Icarus to look like. You don't know. But in this memory, you see almost from his perspective, putting on this helmet, and you're communing seemingly with a giant beast. You are able to telepathically connect to whatever this giant beast is. It has glowing blue eyes as it stares daggers at you. You seem to be in the Icarus mind state, Sirus. You look up to it, and as Icarus, you hear Icarus exclaim, "There's no need! Go back to your realm, king! You don't need to do this!" Telepathically through the helmet, you just hear, "It has been done." And Icarus then begins to fly towards these blue eyes, screaming with all his might, "No!" As he swings the blade that he seems to wield, the X blade that you also know of from past memories, Sirus. He swings at these blue eyes, and a light shing, goes by the two giant glowing blue eyes. Icarus seems to also burst in this moment, and the memory fades. However, you do know that this helmet was worn in the Battle of the Gods. It retains many memories inside of it, as the hundreds and hundreds of years that have been passed down. And with this memory point, you do gather, Sirus, that once again, all the legends are true. You are related to Icarus. Your family is connected to the X-Blade. This helmet is yours. However, that's all you get really from this helmet.
Right after he gets all that, he kind of like fumbles the helmet a little bit and like steps back, like still catches it, but steps back from her, and then looks at her and goes, "How did he give you this helmet?"
I wish I could say that he gave it to me, but it was more that it was found. Unfortunately, I never got to see Icarus again. But I was gifted this about 100 years after the war. Somebody found it. I've been holding it on to my person ever since.
He gives a nod and looks at her. Well, thank you. I appreciate your gift. Perhaps it needs a little bit of
Of
a
course.
makeover. And he grabs it, and you see she probably witnesses that his blue energy comes around it and reshapes it into like the helmet that he normally wears to kind of give it more of a newer look as it snaps away. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
within him now.
cool. Hell yeah. So it attunes to you. It turns into the type of style helmet that you want. It matches your armor. It's magical, of course, in property. And let's just say it looks cool that it does that. It just changes immediately to your outfit. And now, Sirus, you also can know telekinesis. So if you want to learn that spell or add it to your spells, I know that you know how to look stuff up in D&D, Octavius. So you now can also use telepathy and telekinesis.
Okay.
So you just leveled up.
All right.
Yeah. So you can add those spells to your stuff. The rest
Okay.
of you, after Sirus has learned this stuff and you guys have all had breakfast, I'm assuming you guys want to go shopping. As Belle comes out of her room, she looks at all of you guys. She's like, ah. She's still full from the night before, but she looks at the eggs. She's like, yum. So Belle just like starts like eating more food as she wakes up and joins you guys. She looks to you, Halmon. You see that Belle's cheeks are just full of eggs as she's just like chewing them and like looks to you. She's like, do you want some, Dad? And she like sticks out the fork out of her mouth, offering you some eggs.
I look at the 100 gold Jade just got, and I'm just like, hey, we probably should just leave that here for our food tab. I don't see this being cheap. And then I grab the eggs from Belle.
Pete's like, well, if you want to pay the tab, he sticks out his hand like, I'm your server.
I go out of my way to avoid him to go to the barkeep instead.
All right. So how much gold do you want to leave out of the 100, Halmon?
Jade has it, so it's not me. That's her.
Jade. Sakura, how much money would you like to leave the bar? Just if you do want to leave any.
Well, how much is the bill?
Well, the bill hasn't been tallied yet, really, to be honest with you. But, I mean, she gifted you this. She's not really going to... Honestly, they weren't going to charge you for the food. I think Halmon in Hollywood is just... I think he's just being more nice about this. No bill has come yet. So, I mean, she gifted you your money back. It's just kind of, I guess, right now, it's more of a gesture on your part, if you want to or not.
Okay, I'll just leave 20 gold.
Oh.
I thought you were just leaving.
Yeah, me too. So Sakura, you can keep 80 gold. You take 20 out. You leave 20 at the bar. But this
And
is where
then
we're gonna
I'm
leave.
also gonna give Halmon some gold too. I'm gonna give him 40 gold of it. So I'm gonna split the rest of it with him, and I'm gonna let
I'm
you
just
know,
like, oh my
Halmon.
God.
You know, Belle eats a lot of food.
She is gonna make me bankrupt. What am
Both
I
of
gonna
us.
do? Tell her no, you can't eat food? Like, no.
While Belle's eating her food, she looks to you, Clive. She's like, I'm hungry. And she's like eating, as she's eating her food, she's like, I'm still hungry, and she like keeps like eating though as she's eating. She's still hungry.
I swear, she
and
better
Clive-
turn into like a fucking world class weightlifter if this is all gonna be worth it.
So you guys all manage to have your breakfast, gather up, and you leave to go get clothes. So Pippa, Sakura, Wendeline, Amalia, Astrum, everybody. You guys then head, let's move you guys on the map over here across town to Big Boyd Fashion. So Clive, do you want to join them as they go get some clothes, or are you happy with your clothes? However, you guys will all need a beach style outfit, as you know. So tell me if Clive...
He'll go with it.
All right. So Clive, you walk with him across town. Astrum, I'm assuming you want an outfit too?
Yeah.
All right. Pippa, of course. Sakura, of course. Amalia, of course. Halmon, do you want a new beach outfit, or are you going to be staying behind?
Yeah, I'll show up.
Hell yeah.
For a
Sirus?
second, I thought he was gonna say, "I'm gonna go to the beach in the nude."
Cyrus, he
I have a child now. I can't do that anymore, Pippa.
he'll go, but he's not too sure if he'll actually even be getting out or not.
Okay, yeah, getting in need of an outfit. However, sometimes you do take off your armor, so I mean, it's up to you, Sirus. However, you do also keep it on most of the time. Of course, Wendeline, you said that you wanted to go get a beach outfit, so you went. And Belle, of course, is excited as well. She's like, I don't know if I'll take my armor off either, but I don't know. I gotta swim in something. So they all go there. As you guys all head to the fashionista, the big giant, he sees you again. He's a big, jovial, flamboyant blue giant named Boyd, and he sees you, Wendeline. He looks to you. Oh, my beautiful baby! Look at you! Oh my goodness, your skin, your complexion, that hair. Tell me, how can I dress you today, baby? Let me know what you want, baby. What would you want to wear?
Well,
The way how Sirus is just crossing his arms, staring at this dude, like, who is this?
yeah,
Who are you?
actually, I'm like,
Who are
He's all,
you?
he looks right back to you, Cyrus, and also goes, who are you? Oh,
Oh,
this
you know what? Never mind. Go back to Wendeline.
So he looks back to you,
wait, no,
Wendeline.
no, no, dress him first. Dress him first.
Oh, I can.
Oh, I don't think I'm getting anything. I think I'm fine.
Oh,
Oh, come
please tell.
on. You don't want to go to the beach? You can't go in your armor like that. You have to have something lighter to wear.
I agree with you, boy. I agree that you should be out of armor all the time. Now tell me, what do you want to be wearing? What can I see you in that's not so copper or metal? I don't know. Just tell me what this girl can have me put you in.
He kind of like sighs. And he's like, I don't know. He looks over to the window and do you want to help me?
I can help.
He's like, ooh, dress him like a baby doll. What do you want to put your what should we put this man in?
I
Just
don't know.
don't put me in anything too revealing, please.
No, no, I'll be kind. I'll be kind. You know,
Like
I mean,
oh, oops.
I see him in like, you know, a nice like maybe like shirt and like short set, something like just breezy for the beach, like maybe a nice like pattern or color. I don't know, like
What color do you like, my child, my beautiful white-haired knight in shining armor? What colors do you like?
He is trying his hardest to keep a straight face, but he's like, okay, oh, I like blue and like gold.
Clearly, you like gold. I know what I'll put you two in. I'll put you both in something beautiful and gold, something amazing like a sunset. Sirus, he kind of takes out like a nice, beautiful linen. It's very light. It's not too popping, Sirus. It's just a basic kind of nice white linen beach pants and a top. It kind of fits very relaxed, Sirus. It's not like gaudy in any way. It kind of has like a lining of gold that goes up and down it in a striped kind of pattern. However, once again, it's more of a relaxed beachwear style. I don't know if you've ever seen like kind of modern day Japanese like kind of streetwear. That's a
Yeah,
little
no,
more of a
I've seen that
yeah
before.
with like a relaxed kind of bagginess to it. It's a lot like that. So he looks to you like, oh, how about this, my boy? Do you like this? Is this okay? What are you thinking?
I suppose so. I guess I'll take it.
Oh, fantastic! My first sale of the day, and he looks good, doesn't he? Now, what about you, baby girl in the glasses? What about you?
well,
What should we put you in?
I do like the idea of something maybe yellow or gold. I don't know.
Are you in a
Maybe a bikini, something with a skirt.
Love it? Do you want? Let's give you. He puts you in like a golden bikini, a lovely bikini top. It's rather tight, but not too like gaudy. It's not very like. It's not like just like the nipple like holders. It's a full bikini. However, your nice, well endowed breasts. You know they look good on the sides. Let's not lie. They look good on the sides. They're not popping out, but you look good. It's a nice kind of golden thong that rides up. However, he
Hell
also
yeah.
puts on like. Let's say that he also puts like a nice, the Nico Robbins style, um, uh,
Like a
the
sarong
cow.
skirt, a beach
Yeah,
skirt.
yeah, that hangs down, and also your
Mhm.
glasses seem to also change color to fit the sunset vibe over the rims with more of a golden framing. How do you like
Cute,
that, darling? Do you look good?
cute. But maybe, you know, I know I have a lot of like tolerance for the sun because of my skin, but I do like a nice little sun hat.
We can give you a sun hat. Zoom. He magically, of course, conjures up a beautiful, nice wide brim hat. It happens to be a nice wider, like a light colored hat, but it does have a golden band on it that matches the bikini as well. So it matches very well. You look great, Wendeline. He turns to you, Astrum. My good man, you look a little rough. Rough for wear? You smell like a boat, my friend. What can I put you in? Tell me, my boy.
While I appreciate your concern, I will say this: there's one thing I never needed help with, and that's how to dress.
Hey.
So let me just pick out what I'm gonna get, and I'll be out of your hair.
Tell me what you want, and I'll put it on you right now. Go.
So Astrum goes for like a black tank top, and goes for like a golden necklace and some blue kind of like swimming trunks and some flip flops and a gold pair of sunglasses.
Nice. And I'm gonna keep the pirate hat on you though, because you gotta have the blue hat still. So he keeps the pirate hat on though, but everything else immediate change. You got like a nice. It's like almost like a back in the day, since this is also like not modern, obviously. The tank top is a little bit more of like a I want to say it's not like it's not fishnet in any way, because that's not the right word. But it's definitely more of a thicker material that's not like a regular kind of tank as today. More of like something made out of fabric, as you know, like a what's the word, Harley? I'm looking for.
It's like a cotton tank.
Yeah, it's like more of a cotton tank, like a little bit more knitted, perhaps knit too, even like a knit kind
or
of.
Maybe a
tank.
knit.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more than you wouldn't think of what a modern tank is. But then also you have like your kind of swimsuit is also, or the shorts that you're wearing are more like kind of nice cut off type of vibes to them. However, they also are a nice blue color to them. The flip flops are once again a little bit more of like that Japanese kind of villager style of flip flop, and your hat remains the same. The gold chain does appear on, however, you're not sure if it's real gold or not because this is magic. You're like looking at it like, is this real? Like, is this real gold? You can't tell. However, you do look good. He kind of dresses you exactly the way you want to look, Astrum. And unless you have anything else.
Should be it, unless this is a closed store, so I'm assuming they don't sell like weapons or anything like that.
No, you will have to go to the blacksmith's place, which Pippa also does need to go to as well. But the blacksmith will have more weapons for you guys.
Astrum's
Sakura.
good then.
Okay, Sakura.
Yes.
The big giant then turns to you. Beautiful pink-head baby, give me what you want, and I'll give it on you. Tell me, what do you want to look like, sweetheart, and we shall dress you. So Sakura, what do you want to wear?
I'm thinking like, cause we're supposed to be wearing swimsuits to blend in, right?
Yes, everybody in Goldfish, as Wendeline will know, Pippa knows, Astrum would know. Everybody in Goldfish wears kind of vacation-y type of clothes. If you're not wearing that stuff,
she's gonna go for like a pin-up style swimsuit.
So is it more of a one piece or
like
a
like a one piece kind of swimsuit.
Okay, great. So you got like more like a one piece on. Give me the color.
I think she's gonna go with pink and red.
Oh, a nice pink and red, like a nice kind of nice cherry candy cane looking type of vibe.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, like a little strawberry shortcake vibe to it as well. Like a nice classic pinup striped one piece. I love it. So you put that on. You look great. He's like, anything else, darling? I just put that simple one piece on you. Anything else that you'd like?
I'll take a very large sun hat as well.
A very large sun hat for you as well. He conjures up like a nice kind of large kind of sun hat that is white, that goes with the white and the red and the pink stripes that you're wearing on the vintage kind of looking swimsuit, and it matches quite well. And he looks at you. My goodness, I've never seen such a pretty thing in red and pink. Just as beautiful as your hair, darling. Then turns over to Clive. My boy in the suit. What can we put on you? I just sold you that one, though. So what else would you like?
Well, beach attire and suits don't really go so well. So what do you say we sort of come with a compromise for fashion and function for the beach?
Tell me what you want.
I was thinking a nice collared short sleeve long shirt, color of nice orange sunset, a deep orange.
A nice orange, kind of a nice orange and purple mixed. I'm assuming Hawaiian shirt. Is that what you said, or just t-shirt?
Kind of like a Hawaiian shirt, but it's just one solid color with some accents.
Oh, fantastic! So it's like a solid color with the accents coming through with the Hawaiian stuff on it. Let's say a purple under base with the orange that you're talking about, sunset colored accents on it.
For the pants, a nice short, I'd say maybe a deep blue the matching blue cravat.
Mhm.
Let's see. Would you also happen to have, as it is bright and my eyes are sensitive to light, sunglasses, nice circular sunglasses, purple lens?
Of course, my friend. Of course, for you, baby. And he dresses you, Clive, the way you want. And what about a hat to top it off like the girls? Would you like something to cover your little dome?
Nice wide-brimmed hat, flat top.
Done. So you're dressed in an amazing, very beach-style outfit, Hawaiian shirt, striped shorts, beach fedora on, round sunglasses. Clive, you look like a middle-aged dad ready to go on vacation in Mexico. You look real good, man. So then
I
Pippa,
actually got the idea from a picture of Brooke.
there you with the I know which one you're talking about. I know which one you're
Yep.
talking about. Okay. So I'm gonna turn them to Pippa, and then we're gonna go to Halmon, and then that'll be the end because then I'll wrap it up with Amalia. Pippa, he turns to you, baby girl that I met before. Tell me what you want, sweetie.
Hopefully I can make this super simple. I just want a pink bikini, a nice sun hat, sunglasses, and some pump sandals, please.
That's it.
Yep.
Showing off your body. I love the peach. I love the tail. I love the horns. Let's have everybody see it, baby.
Yeah.
And he puts you right into a tight pink bikini. You guys watch that. Pippa's bikini is a little tight on her, but it's like, quite micro. However, your pumps kind of pump up your heels well. Your tail kind of comes over the thong, kind of like upward part. And then he puts on like a pink sun hat on you as well that matches the bikini.
Guys, you have no idea how good it feels to not be blinding red anymore, and I can actually wear colors other than red and black.
So you're like modeling yourself in the little mirror.
Yeah. So Pippa's skin is like at a light pink, not human like pink, but like a nice what she used to be colored.
Like
pink.
Jade's background on her little thing right now, kind of, right? Like
Yeah.
that kind of color
Yeah.
pink.
And then the pink bikini is just a little brighter than that.
So you guys all look dressed for the beach, and Amalia goes, and Belle and Amalia are also dressed. Amalia goes, can I get something a little bit more black? Perhaps a little bit gothic. Looks to Halmon. Do you think I look good in black? She just looks at you. Halmon, all you've ever seen Amalia is black, hints of red, but she looks to you like, do you think black looks good on me?
Maybe try to go a little darker with the black.
Yeah.
Just swap that up a little bit.
Fuck you. she just flips you off and like walks away.
I'm agreeing with you. Everyone sees I'm agreeing with her, right? Like I'm not going crazy.
She's like, I want something a little gothic, please. He's like, of course, baby doll. I can put you in a moment. He, of course, decks out Amalia. She's in this kind of gothic beach attire. It kind of drapes over, as you know, the kind of silk black skirt around the waist with a black bikini top. And, of course, also a black gothic sun hat for her. And then Belle's like, well, I'm going to be at the beach, but I'm going to mainly be wearing this armor because I need it on so I don't get affected by a lot of the elements. I really only need sunscreen because I'm a drow. If I'm in the sun for a long time, I'm going to turn purple. So, can I get some sunscreen? He looks down to Belle. Of course, baby. I have sunscreen for you. He kind of gives Belle, and Halmon, you're right there as well. Belle takes like a large sunscreen. She looks up to you. Hey, Dad, I need to put this on as soon as we get there because if I'm in the heat for a long time in the sun, drow, we don't do very good. So you got to make sure that I put this on when I get there, okay?
I'm already setting an alarm to check.
Okay. Just I can put it on though. Like I don't need anybody to put it on. I got it.
No,
Okay.
you're good. You're good. Just gotta remind you.
Yeah.
Maybe we could also get her like a little parasol or something too.
Okay, I'll take that. You want a parasol? All right. So he conjures up Belle like a little umbrella. Good thinking, Pippa. As Belle then like has this little umbrella that's like kind of a little black umbrella for her. She's like, awesome, and she kind of holds it close. So you guys all managed to get your new outfits. I know that outfit episodes can be a little strange, but here we are. You guys got your new outfits for the beach, and you guys are ready to head to Goldfish. So you guys have all wrapped up everything here that you need to do in Red Hill. Pippa, you guys want to get them to teleporting to Goldfish?
Yes.
Oh, no. Hold on.
But I was gonna say, yeah, is the blacksmith next door?
There you go. I knew you were going to say something. So before you guys go, Pippa takes the whole group also to the blacksmith next door. Astrum, you also seemed that you wanted to maybe go to the blacksmith. So Pippa and Astrum, let's say that you two go across. Does anybody else want to see the blacksmith about any weapons? Clive, Stassi, Sirus, Sakura, Halmon?
I think Cyrus will go, but he's just kind of watching. He's kind of
Okay.
1,000 yards staring right now, mainly.
All right.
I
But
think Clive will go
he's
as
there.
well. I think Clive will go as well. When we get there, I want to ask something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay.
I'll go with.
All right, so everybody goes. Stassi, you go. Wendeline goes. Astrum goes. All of you go. So I'm just going to have Halmon and Sakura and Amalia and Belle kind of bring up the rear as the rest of you more kind of curious as items. So you guys move, as you can see on the map, you guys just move over to the blacksmith, which is kind of where you guys were attacked last time. Wendeline, you can see that Mayor Jack is over there as well. He seems to be kind of greeting people in the town. But you guys managed to make your way to the smithy. And Pippa, I'll let you go first since you wanted to go there first.
So Pippa goes on in. Hello, Smithy. How are you?
Hello there. Good day. Good morrow. How are we doing today? What can I do for you?
Doing fabulous. One moment. I'm gonna open my bag of holding and pull out this huge thing of armor.
My goodness gracious!
Lug it on the table.
What?
So this I don't know how crazy of an order this is, but I have a T-Rex and this needs to be fit to him. I can let him out outside and you can do measurements or anything you need to do, but if you could get this to fit him, it would be great.
Sure thing. I gotta melt it down for a little bit. It'll take me about an hour to just get it smelted. Can I see the T-Rex then?
Yes.
All right, so Pippa, you release Joms.
Yeah, release him outside. Is he gonna come out with me, or is he looking through the window? Or...
I'm gonna say the guy Tim comes outside as Chomps is summoned. Chomps is summoned. He looks at the T-Rex. Holy shit! It's a real life T-Rex. All right. Well, overall, if you want to melt this down and get it all on him, I'm gonna say it's gonna be probably at least 200 gold.
Done. Can I help you smelt it to make it like a little bit of a faster thing?
Oh, do you want to help me do it?
Well, I mean, I have like my atomic breath weapon. Can that help?
That'll do. That'll really do. I can definitely use an atomic breath weapon to help me melt this down. So, Pippa, do you want to help him out?
Yes. Everyone stay clear.
Oh, well.
Whoever's outside or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna allow.
If anybody's around.
I'm gonna allow that you and this guy go down to the basement 20 feet away from everybody to do this. I'm not gonna have them roll and do all that. So,
okay.
So Pippa, you go into the basement.
She points it at the forge.
You melt.
She points it at the forge.
Yeah, she's gonna. For real. So Pippa, you go
before you do it, I do have a question. Did I get a certain amount of money from helping out Cressida or something? I forgot to ask about that.
What was that?
Did I get like a certain amount of gold or a certain amount of gold or silver from helping out Cressida and him?
I mean, I remember Pippa gave you and Sett some gold a while back. I don't know how much it was.
Yeah, I think Pippa gave you and Sett each 50 gold, so you should have at least 50.
Okay.
If not more.
All right.
And Cressida, I'll say that before you left, Cressida, let's say that she gave you another 50 gold for
okay, cool.
You know, you probably just had 50 from there. Just because you were gone, so might as well give you something.
Gotcha.
So Pippa, you have this smelt down now and stuff, and you've paid 200 gold for this, Pippa?
Yep.
Great. Astrum, another merchant comes to you. Hello, my friend. What can I do for you? What are you looking for?
So I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just looking for a new sword. As you can see here, the old sea serpent's blade has seen better days, so I'm kind of looking for something new.
Yeah. Look. Give me about. I got a blade over here. It's a great sword. It has a +2 hit on it. So basically, it's a pretty girthy sword. It's beautiful. I love to call it the shield, even though it's a sword, but its name is the shield. It's a thick sword, but it does 2 extra damage on every hit that you get. It's an extra great sword, basically. It goes for about 20 gold. How do you like that? It'll do better than what you got now, I'll tell you that.
I see it for a minute.
Here you go. He hands it to you. It's
So
like
Astrom's
a
just
pretty thick sword.
kind of looking at the blade and examining it and stuff. He's like, I think I can do some damage with this. I'll take it.
Great. That'll be 20 gold, my friend. So Astrom, you give him 20 gold. Later in your stuff, don't worry, I'll add the new sword in there, and also I'll take out 20 gold from your gold. So Astrom, you managed to get this brand new blade, and like
Hold
I said,
on.
it's called the shield.
Hold on just a second. So I am gonna bring up that I think I may have forgot to apply gold to my inventory. So if that's a problem, I got another strat that Astrom can do to get around that.
No, you're supposed to have gold when you start the game. If I didn't put any in there, that was my fault. But I'll say that you have the gold on you, because I think you would have at least 20 gold on you when you came to this location. So at least I would assume that you did. So I'm gonna say you have the gold for that, and you paid for it. So you get the sword, you got the shield, and like I said, I know it's a little confusing, but you do have the sword, and it's like a thick blade. So the name of the shield is on it for a reason. This sword is not only quite thick and will give a big heavy hit, but it's quite thick, and if you want to cover yourself with it, it could probably take some damage. Clive, you said that you wanted something to do.
Yes, he's going to approach the nearest clerk that's available. He's going to ask, you wouldn't happen to sell magic staffs here, would you?
Sorry, my friend. Just armory. We don't have any magical weapons of that sort, and unfortunately, we don't do staves. However, there is a potion store down the way. They have some magical attributes and things like that, but unfortunately, we don't have any staffs here. Just metal.
Would you happen to have an iron rod? Or a base of an iron staff?
An iron rod. Well, I could melt one down for you if you'd like. If you have any metal that you can provide, or I could ask the tiefling girl if any of her leftover metal from the armor we just made I can be used to make a staff. It'll probably be about 10 gold for a simple iron rod.
That's not a problem.
Maybe 5. Let's say 5 gold.
Oh yeah, for that's fine. I want to try some. I'm a bit of an alchemist and spellcaster, so there's something I want to try, and iron is an excellent metal to work with.
Fantastic. All right. So, Clive, you can give me 5 more gold out of your inventory, please. He smelt you down an iron pole.
So, just give him 5 gold.
Wendeline,
Here you go.
Wendeline, one of the merchants looks to you. Is there anything you wanted here, Wendeline? Any armor, maybe, or any weapons that you may want? I mean, anything that you may think that might be cool before you head to the beach?
Oh, I guess I could consider maybe an armor upgrade. I have no idea how to look at that. But...
Oh no, it's not really up to you to look at. I just have things I can provide for you. I do have a breastplate with a +2. It'll protect you if you wear it. Basically, you can wear it underneath any type of bikini that you're wearing. Simple metal kind of boob armor, if you will. But it will give you +2 to your armor class if you'd like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll take that.
All right. Well, at the end here, all of you guys have a tab of Pippa. Here, I'm going to include Wendeline's on that with your price. Unless Wendeline, do you want to pay for it for yourself? Hold on, I'll wait for. What were you about to say, Sirus?
I was looking for an upgrade for my sword, hopefully.
Okay, yeah. I mean, well, I also, like I said, if you want, I have some great swords, all with +2. So it's about, like I said, about 20 gold or so for a sword like that.
He summons his moon touch sword and puts it in front of him. I got this a while back, and I was hoping maybe something a little better than this.
Well, let's see what I can give you. I'm gonna pull up stuff for you right now. Cyrus, and let's see what this merchant can give you in the sword department. So sorry, guys. I know shopping episodes can be a little draggy sometimes. We'll get to break here in a moment. So let's check out some of these weapons that we can have. Cyrus, I'm going to say right now that he can look at your weapon too and say, if you want, we can upgrade this sword, where you can have basically the +2 of the great sword attributed to this moonlit blade. Would you like that? Is that something worth doing, or do you want a new sword in general?
I mean, if it helps me do more damage, I have no problem with that. Unless you have a sword that hits harder than that.
Well, right now, all I'm seeing that I can sell here for you right now is the great sword with a +2. I can't really go any higher than that, so I can kind of give you the +2 to this moonbeam sword, and it would basically be a +2 to every damage you hit with, as in like you add 2 of the dice rolls on top of that, as you know. Does that suffice? Because I can't, unfortunately, all I have besides that at this location is a great sword.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, let's do that. So Cyrus, I'm gonna also have you give me 20 gold for that if you have it. And
Yeah, I got it.
say that obviously you do. So he takes 20 gold, and you can now, with your moon blade, if you want, you can go and program it yourself. There, you get an extra 2 of the dice rolls.
I could do that. Gotcha.
Fantastic.
You can give me like a +2, and I can
guys,
do stuff with it.
Yes, sir. So you guys all managed to go shopping together. You got it all done. Let's say that it takes about an hour or so to get the smelting and everything done. But Astrum, great new great sword. You have your serpent blade. Astrum, what would you like to do with it? Do you want to sell this sword? Do you want to keep it still?
He's gonna keep it.
Okay. So you put the serpent saber, you put it away, but now you have your new blade, the shield, and you're ready to go. Halmon and Sakura, anything else you'd like to do? You guys are here at the blacksmith as well before you guys leave town. Is there anything you guys want from the blacksmith?
No.
Sorry, what was that, Sakura? I'll go with Sakura because
No.
I heard you, Halmon, but I didn't hear Jade. Okay, so you guys don't really need to do any shopping at the blacksmith. So you guys got everything you needed to. Pippa, Chomps has been upgraded. You can add also a +2 to his armor class, like I said.
Sweet.
So awesome. So Pippa, do you want to open up the portal to Goldfish?
All right, guys, if we're all ready to go, I suggest we teleport out of here. If there's anything you want to do, let me know now.
I think they're good.
All right. So everyone come close. Belle, if you don't mind, just because you're little, if you go in my bag of holding, I can calculate to teleport everybody if you're in there.
I have to go into a bag?
Well, I mean, I've had plenty of people in there before. It's really roomy, actually.
Wendeline, you just get flashbacks to being
Yeah,
shoved in a bag
I'm having
by
PTSD
Krampus.
right now.
As you just remember
Kill
being
Bill
just shoved in
siren
a
starts.
bag.
The Kill Bill siren starts going off.
Yeah, woo! Yeah, for real. As Wendeline, you just remember just Krampus is like, get in there, you bitch!
How much? What's the limit of people you can do on this?
It's 8. She can do 8 people.
Yeah.
However, there's 9 of you guys. But if Belle gets into a bag of holding, she can go. She can go. So
I love those loopholes.
I don't want to put my kid in a bag.
Is there a way that I can go into the bag instead?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Pippa.
I mean, sure. It fits. If it's.
I would rather not Belle go into a bag. I don't mind.
You get it. He gets it.
Belle's like
already in there.
Belle's like, I could go in a bag. Are you sure? You sure?
No.
You're not going into a bag.
She's like, why does it smell like there was a dead body once in this bag?
Yeah, there probably was. You're not going in there. Cyrus just kind of looks at everyone and goes, "Well, I guess I'm in the bag."
Well.
So he'll go into the bag.
So Cyrus gets in the bag and you close it off for a second, but Sirus, your head is just like poking out of the bag. Like it's like she closes it, but Sirus, your head still pokes
Right
out.
before I close it, that is hilarious.
So Wendeline, Amalia, you are standing next to each other, looking at Sirus like his little head poking out of the bag. He's just
this is
Amalia's
unnatural. I don't know.
Amalia's like, Sirus,
No.
you look like a sack of potatoes.
Don't
He just goes into the bag. He's like, I'm taking this for you. So F it. And he goes in. He's like,
guys,
I'm not about to get made fun of.
Well, before we go on break, guys, you all then get into Pippa's little teleporting area. And Pippa, you want to cast teleport?
Yes, and don't worry, guys. When we teleport, we're gonna go to this cool little beach that my parents took me to, so it's a little secluded. So hopefully we don't pop up in like a random group of people. It should be like all good.
So,
Wait, what do you mean, hopefully?
Well, I mean,
Sorry, what'd
like
you say?
I don't know who's there at the moment, but it's like
So
a
we could just
secluded
teleport
beach.
and like collapse on someone, is what you're saying? Man, I want to take my
probably
sled.
not.
I don't want to do this shit.
What about our
It's a
ship?
lot faster. It'll
Let's
be
go,
fine. It'll be fine. Let's go.
So immediately, you guys, Halmon, you're like, wait! Like, all of a sudden, just zoom. You guys, Astrum, you're not used to this at all, so I also want you to give me a
Wait
constitution
a
check here,
second. How are we teleporting?
Pippa.
Because I've been there before and I'm great at teleporting.
Oh,
So
okay.
if
Yeah,
I've-
you've been there before.
Yeah.
What did you want me to give?
Pippa's been to Gold. Just roll me a Constitution save, and then we're gonna take a quick break, guys. And then we have something exciting when you guys get back from the break. So, as you make a Constitution save, Astrum, as you guys all teleport through this, zoom, and like once again, Halmon, you were like in the middle of being like, "Wait, hold on," and then at the same time, it just straight
We're
out of
already there.
nowhere, you guys are in the middle of Pippa's portal. A giant pink kind of demonic portal opens on the ground, and you guys zoom straight to a new location. Astrum, you get there though. How did you do on that?
I got a 13.
Okay, so 13, you just lost also all your advantages, guys, because you are no longer in Red Hill. So also no more advantages, everyone. And so unfortunately, Astrum, you're okay, but you're a little queasy. You've never been teleported before, and you're just like, whoa. Like it's like somebody's just kind of punched you in the chest, kind of, in a way. But you're okay. You're not vomiting. It's just doom.
Ashram's just kind of like, it's gonna take some getting used to.
Just like as it kind of just basically hits. However, you guys all see that you are on a beach, a beautiful tropical beach. Wendeline, Astrum, Pippa, you guys have been on beaches like this before. You can see that the sand is a beautiful white sand, but mixed in with that white sand are little like rainbow pebbles. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small, but there's like kind of little rainbow pebbles going all over this beach. The water is a beautiful blue color. Sakura, Halmon, Clive, Sirus, everybody else, you notice that this area is just, it's perfect. The weather, everything about Goldfish seems to be perfect as you land on this beach. Now, we're going to take a quick break as you guys have just arrived in Goldfish. So, we'll be right back after the break, guys, and let's see what happens now that you guys are in your new tropical location. So, we'll be right back after the break.
Hey, I'm just messaging you over Instagram, just so you know.
All right, guys, the break video should be up. And Jade, let me know if the sound is coming through. Just because on my end, for some reason, guys, the sound has been a little odd, but you guys can hear it. So just let me know if the sound is coming through, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's the kid from the Dirty 20 Dye Shop. And of course, you know Sierra's having a good month, so let's make it even better by getting some merch from the D20 Dye Shop. Oh yeah, by the way, I heard they're rebuilding that Denny's. Let's fight there, yo.
On a sunny sunny day with a kick in our step, the misfits set out for what we hadn't found yet. 4 magic stones glowing brighter than the sky. We'll free the beasts and watch them fly. Jump, skip, clash, we're on the move. The misfits groove to the mysteries tune. 4 stones to find, 4 monsters to free. We're the misfits, baby, just wait and see. A riddle in the forest led us down the wrong track, but we laughed at the switch and we never looked back. With teamwork and tricks, we dodge and we weave, chasing magic and wonders you wouldn't believe. Jump, skip, clash, we're on the move. The misfits groove to the mysteries tune. 4 stones to find, 4 monsters to free. We're the misfits, baby, just wait and see. Villains in the shadows try to steal our glow, but we bop and sidestep, gotta let them know. We're scrappy, we're clever, we've got nothing to lose. Living this quest like sneakers on shoes. Waterfall leaps and the caves of doom, lit by the gleam of the glowing moon. Each stone we find brings the beast to life. Our crew gets closer through joy and strife. See. Villains in the shadows try to steal our glow, but we bop and sidestep, gotta let them know. We're scrappy, we're clever, we've got nothing to lose. Living this quest like sneakers on shoes. Waterfall leaps and the caves of doom, lit by the gleam of the glowing moon. Each stone we find brings the beast to life. Our crew gets closer through joy and strife. Waterfall leaps and the caves of doom, lit by the gleam of the glowing moon.
And now a lore update. Years ago, the young king Arturo Montoyo met with Lawrence Halsworth on behalf of Ulrich and the Halsworth family. He asked and suggested that they combine forces and become a stronger unit by giving financial aid to the West Kingdom military. The young king at first said no, but was persuaded by his head knight Roland to join them. However, he did not know that Halsworth and Roland was already in cahoots. The young king, still to this day, regrets the decision and wonders if it was the right one.
Guys, so as you guys can see on the map that I'm about to open up again for you guys to play on, you're in a brand new location as you guys just arrived for your very first time in Goldfish. You arrive on the beach, and as you guys immediately arrive on this beautiful beach full of white sand with little pieces of rainbow pebbles, you guys can hear the ocean waves, of course, hitting the bank and going back of the shore, and the smell of ocean air and the brilliant weather that Goldfish provides. Astrum, your home, all too familiar to you. As you breathe in the ocean air, all of you feel like the salty air on your body. It just feels like you're on vacation. However, Astrum, as you know, there is a darker kind of undertone to all of this. And you immediately, as you there, you feel the nice grass beneath your feet, everybody. You land. Sirus, your head is still sticking out of the bag of holding. Pippa, do you want to let him out?
Right. I like just open up the top, be like, we're here already. See, it was nothing.
He climbs out and he just like he doesn't even say anything. He's just like, all right, that was I hated that.
You just
It,
get
it didn't
out
happen.
of the
It
bag.
just didn't happen. Okay.
No, it happened. It happened.
We're never gonna talk about it again. I'm never gonna bring it up.
Astrom's kind of like
So
I
Sire,
probably will.
you kind of hear Astrom like humming a song. He's like, "She told me put my heart in a bag," like talking about his head being in the bag.
so it's like Cyrus, you look over and Astrom's kind of making fun of you a little bit about like I'm not sure about you making fun of it, but he's kind of singing at you, just poking a little bit.
Cyrus is
Cyrus,
just
what you look
the
around.
most he does is probably roll his eyes and go, "No, all right, all right."
So Astrom, he's just like
Uh,
he's not amused.
have your
However,
fun.
you guys then hear as you guys immediately then hear, however, a sound. The map is now open, and as you guys can see on the map, from just the shores that you're on, as you immediately arrive, you all hear, "Please! Don't hurt my boys! Please! They didn't mean it! They didn't mean to do it! Just don't!" All of you want to give me a perception roll, please? Please? Anybody here?
18.
18. Good job, Halmon.
No, I have a nat 18.
Sorry.
Natural
you got a
passive
3, Pippa. So
18.
Pippa, you're just like,
And do too well
I
on that
want
one.
a passive. Okay, I'll take that. So all of you guys don't really hear anything. However, I will say that Sakura and Halmon, as you guys then look over, you see that there seems to be the rest of you guys are like somebody's screaming. You guys look around, but Sakura, Halmon, you see that an old man, Kappa, seems to be yelling out with a bunch of kappas behind him. If you guys don't know what a kappa is a yokai. Some of you that are familiar with yokai from Japanese lore or myths and legends, a kappa is basically like a water person. They're like a creature of the water. They look kind of like humanoid turtles. A big defining trait, Astrom, you would know this. Pippa would know this. Wendeline, you would also know this. And Clive, you would also know this. Kappas also have an indent in the top of their heads. And when they're full of water, that usually means that if the water is lower in the indent on their heads, it means that they are less healthy and closer to death. You guys all know Sakura and Halmon. You notice that this old man Kappa with a bunch of worried Kappas behind him, he seems to be in distress and yelling out towards something near the beach. Halmon, Sakura, what would you guys like to do?
Can we just have one day when there's not someone's life in danger? He's like complaining to Sakura as he notices it. She sees it too, and he like starts running towards the beach.
Okay.
I'm just
Sakura, do
asking
you
for
want to
one
follow
fucking
Halmon?
day.
Sakura, are you there? Sorry, I'm just checking if
Yeah, I think
maybe
the
the break
screen
that
is
you made.
glitching a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Do you guys need me to come back really fast?
No, you're good for me.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
see you
okay.
fine.
Okay, am I good?
Yeah,
All right,
now
cool.
you're good.
Sakura, Halmon's running off towards the Kappa. What would you like to do?
I will go with him.
Oh, all right. So, Sakura, you run after with Halmon as well. The rest of you notice. I'm going to say you all notice that they start running off in the direction of the Kappas. So Halmon and Sakura, I'm going to say you guys get to like about right there, like where you ran to. The rest of the team, you all turn over to see that there's a large group of Kappas and an older Kappa yelling towards the beach. I will say you all recognize this now. Did you guys all want to follow them? Who wants to follow Halmon and Sakura?
Yeah,
Follow.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Pippa?
follow.
All right. Astrom follows. Clive, do you want to follow? Sirus?
Yeah, I mean,
All
if the
right.
team's going, then yeah, he'll follow.
All right. Belle's going to stick behind with Amalia as they don't really know what's going on. And obviously, since they're not here right now, they're going to. Amalia's like, hold on, Belle. Hold on. She kind of stops her just to make sure everything's safe. Amalia kind of keeps her back. Wendeline, I'm assuming you want to join the team up front as well?
Yes.
Stassi might. Okay, cool. So Stassi, you also go as well. And as you guys all get to this area right here where you are, you guys can all clearly see, unfortunately, Astrum, this is concerning for you. All of you, but Astrum, concerning for you. You see that 2 little boy kappas are tied to poles, and they're being held in the air over a large hunter shark that circles below in the coast. 3 large shark man goons stand on the rocks and looking, seemingly laughing at the 2 little kappa boys that are strung up. One of the kappa boys has almost no water in his indent. He hangs there unconscious. As the other kappa boy cries, tears fall down his face. The shark goons go, "You should have never come into our part of the beach! Yeah! What do you think this is? Where you can just play and swim? This is our territory! Kill him! Kill him now!" As you guys listen to the shark goons, they just scream at these little boy kappas that are just strung up. The elder kappa's like, "Please! They didn't mean no harm! They were just trying to play! Let them go!" What would you guys like to do?
Can Pippa first just ask Assy, is this normal behavior or should we intervene? Because this is fucked up.
Sacrificing
intervene.
kid? Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck if it's normal.
I'm just
Yeah,
making sure.
I'm honestly not surprised. We should definitely intervene.
Agreed.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? You want to just run on into battle?
So,
Can I
Astrum?
what's the can they see us? Is what I'm trying to say. Like, where are we and where are they?
The shark folk can't see you. They haven't noticed that you're there at all yet. The shark folk, as you know, Astrum, they're not the brightest, and they seem to be focused on torturing these kids. They just seem to just be dead set on torturing these poor kappas, and the other kappas all back there, they're just crying and worried about this.
So, I think Astrum wants to try to go for a sneak attack. So he's going to try to sneak up on one of the guards or whatever, and he's going to try to kind of jab his sword in like the back of one of their heads.
Okay, the first thing I need you to do here before you start this initiative is give me a stealth roll. As you try to move forward a little bit ahead. Let's say that one on the rock right up there. I'm going to say you're going to move in towards him, and I need you to give me a stealth roll, though, however.
18.
18, so that passes. So you kind of are going up behind this shark goon, and if you want to hit him, you definitely can sneak attack him right from behind and stab him with your new blade. And you also get a +2 on if you hit with your new sword with the damage. So I haven't added it in your stuff yet. Just remember that I will give you you get a +2 on that hit. So so go for it. You go up to stab that shark goon in the back, taking an initiative right away.
Can I also give myself and the team pass without a trace?
Pass without a trace?
It's a veil of shadows. Its silence radiates you from masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks.
Well, I mean, you can use that if you'd like, but unfortunately, once Astrum's going to stab this shark goon, they're going to notice you guys. I mean, so pass without a trace won't really do anything because they'll still be able to see you.
Okay, can I cast darkness then?
Darkness?
On like the how many creatures is it that's torturing the kids?
There's 3 of them total.
3 of them. Can I just cast darkness on them? What, does anyone have blinding? I thought someone on our team could blind people.
I think Sakura can blind people, but it doesn't matter because it's not your turn yet. You're going to an initiative now.
Oh,
so
okay.
you can't. You have to wait. So Astrum. So I'm sorry, Pippa. But Astrum, you're going to give me that attack, so go in for the stab, my friend.
Old sword for now.
Yeah, old sword for now, but I'll add the +2 if you do hit.
Okay. 18.
You hit. So to give me that damage. Boom, and we'll add a +2 on that to make that a 17 hit for now. Boom. So great job as you fucking basically just come up and boom, just basically stab him right in his back. And these shark folk, they aren't that strong. So great job. As you damage him, he's like, ah! As you slam your sword, just how do you want to stab him, Astrum? Tell me.
He's just kind of gonna get the sword, and he's gonna sneak up on him. And he's gonna take it, hold it by the back, and he's gonna like jam it in the back of his head.
Oh, just like right through, like you got to stab him right through like the back of his neck, thick like shark neck area. As you just go like right through his neck area, he goes like ah! He just screams out. However, the other two shark folk then turn and see Pippa. Unfortunately, this when that wouldn't have mattered. The other shark folk all turn and then see you. The Kappas also all see you. The elder Kappa goes, "It's Astrum! It's Astrum! He's back! Astrum! Save my boys!" So I need all of you, Wendeline, Sakura, Halmon, Clive, Sirus, and Pippa, initiative rolls, please.
Okie dokie.
15.
I got a 20.
Oh
4
my God,
total.
17 for one.
Come on.
What was that, Sakura?
Sorry, it was like trying to roll. God damn it, I got a 5.
5, okay. And then it was a 15 for Cyrus. You said 15? And then Wendeline, please give me an initiative
Yes, I
roll
got
when
a
you have a
15.
moment. Stassi?
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Initiative.
An initiative?
Oh. Uh, 4.
Oh, not great either. Yeah, you and Clive today. But that's okay, guys. So, Halmon, you are up, my friend. So, Astrum, you were the first one on deck, and you went. So, Halmon, you are up next, my friend.
All right.
As you see this poor cap strung up, they're not doing well, the little boys, just so you know. But you can do whatever you'd like.
Sorry, I'm just gonna measure real quick. Damn, they're too far. I'm going to run up. I can't even move anymore. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna run up to this shark goon here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna cast a cone of cold.
Cone of cold.
Yep, it's a con save of 18.
Con save 18. Got you. Okay, con save 18. Damn, he only got a 15. So give me that damage.
Uh, 39 damage with it.
Oh shit. 39 damage. So that shark goon, you just freeze him to death, Halmon. He's just like he just made him into fucking shark sushi, basically frozen on ice. So you go come up to him, Halmon. What do you want to do to take him as you kill him and freeze him? What do you do? Give me that. Tell me.
Yeah, they're looking right at me, right?
Yeah,
so
he like looks at you. He's like, ah! His giant like shark smile, his dark, disgusting fishman teeth. You can smell the fucking fish breath
I
coming
want
out
to
of
make
his mouth.
sure the goon 1 and 3 are looking at me as I do this, and I just hold my hand out, touch his skin as I turn him to basically a nice sculpture.
Yeah, just a nice sculpture, sharksicle. So you basically touch him, and he just goes like, "Rah!" And he just like freezes immediately as you touch him, and he's dead. Astrum, you just see that this shark goon freezes right down there below you, in front of you. The rest of the team, you see this Halmon just freezes him, and he's done. Halmon, you froze him to death. So
I'm just
he's
like
just gone.
it's too
Great
fucking
job.
warm in this town, and I can't.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and it's all warm and shit too. The ice is like already starting to melt, and he's just dead. Like you can see Halmon that like already the ice is like dripping. but it doesn't matter. He's fucked. The other sharks definitely see this. So give me an intimidation roll here, Halmon, while you do this. I want to see how intimidating this is for the other
26.
shark folk. Jesus! So they are. I'm going to give them disadvantage now because they're frightened. They're scared. So the two other shark folks are like, ah! So they're like really fucking not doing great. Great job, Hollywood. Anything else you want to do? Is that it?
No, that's it.
That's all you can do, right? Yeah. Okay. So the other shark guy standing up by Astrum, he's nervous, but he's gonna pull out his fucking teeth. Astrum, he goes like, "It's you. You're back. Fuck you!" And he just turns and he's just gonna just try to chomp right down on you with a bite. So it's a +5 to hit. So hold on. So it's a 13 plus 5, so that's an 18. So Astrum, unfortunately, you take the damage here. And you take 15 hit points of damage, Astrum, as he bites right into your shoulder. This is like the second time something has bit you in the shoulder recently, Astrum, or tried to. So the shark just... You just feel all of his sharp teeth go right into your shoulder blade, and he just takes a chunk of your skin right out of you. And you take 15 hit points of damage. The other shark man comes running up. He's up next. And he comes running up to the young Kappa boy who's losing the water in his head. And he's going to slice at him, being like, "You're not going to save him! I'm going to kill him before you can do anything!" So the shark literally takes his blade and he goes to shove it up inside of the other poor little Kappa who's about to die. So hold on, I got to see if this hits.
Oh, no.
It does not hit. So as he tries to stab the little boy Kappa, he misses, however, and all the frustration he has, the shark guy goes, "Ha!" And he tries to stab it, but unfortunately the other Kappa, he just kind of limply avoids the hit.
Hey, yo, that's pretty
Pippa,
fucking embarrassing, dude.
he looks back like,
Yeah, hey, everyone point at this motherfucker and laugh. Everyone point and laugh. Point and laugh real quick. Fucking dumbass.
The other cat.
Like that scene in George of the Jungle. Now this is the part where we laugh.
Exactly. So as all the Kappas from behind just start joining in Halmon with like a little bit of laughter. Pippa, you're up. What do you want to do?
Pippa's gonna use black ice, and I can choose 3 foes, and they have to make a dex save of 14, and each black ice will impale them from below.
Okay. So a dex save. What do they have to make? It's a
dex save of 14.
14. Oh, one of them saved.
And they still take half damage.
Oh, they take half damage. Okay. Yeah. And then the other one, he did not save. So each of them, one takes full damage, the other one takes half. So give me the damage.
So the damage for one is 23.
Ooh, damn. So one of them is dead. The one by Astrum is dead.
All right, sweet. The other one is 18.
No, it's half of the. I'll just take half.
Oh, wait.
Half of that one. No, I'll take half of that one. So that's 18. So then 9 damage.
Okay. And then for the third spike is gonna be 17.
One of them's already dead, so you're good.
Okay.
So cool. So only one shark man left. Astrum, you watch as the shark person in front of you has a giant ice spike shoot up through his body. Another ice taking out. So you guys are using ice on these sharks. That's pretty appropriate. So as you guys basically use ice on this seafood, right through his body, Astrum, a giant ice spike. And he just basically is just, once again, shish kebab right in front of you.
And then right before I do that, I'm just going to yell out to them, "We're not even going to bother asking you questions. This is grotesque and you deserve to die."
So, hey, the elder Kappa's like, "Yeah!" They all get all inspired by this Pippa. They're all like, "Get him! Get the sharks!" So the Kappas are all into it. It seems that the giant shark, however, in the water has a turn to make. And this shark is going to jump up and try to bite the other boy. So this shark is definitely not playing games, guys. This shark is going to jump out of the water with a melee attack. Oof, and it hits. So you guys watch, unfortunately, as this poor little Kappa boy... Oh, my God.
No.
You guys watch Astrum. This is not pleasant for you to see at all. But the other little Kappa boy, as he looks to you guys, he thinks he's about to be saved. But the giant hunter shark just pulls the other Kappa boy into the water. And blood. The water just turns red as the Kappa boy, who seemed to be healthy still and alive, immediately dies. He's pulled under the water, and you guys just hear as just the little Kappa boy, you can see his turtle shell just pop up and float on top of the now red water. Unfortunately, you lost one of these boys.
No.
The elder Kappa looks from the back and goes, "No! Kaku!" He's like kind of just really, his tears run down his face. Some of the other Kappas from behind just cry as the tears run down their faces. Kaku! They just kind of lean forward as the other boy disappears into the water. However, the rest of you, it seems that Sakura, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to do my usual thing and do a witch's bolt.
A witch's bolt?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna aim at the. Are you gonna aim at the hunter shark or at the last shark man?
Well, how much health do they have?
One of them right now. The shark is really strong. It has 92 hit points still. But
Okay, I'm gonna aim at him.
Okay, you're gonna aim at him. So
And
you need to hit.
also, aiming at him should restore, like, whoever's in the way of it, it should heal them if they're on our side.
Okay, so unfortunately, there's no really anybody there that can be healed by it as it goes by, but you can still hit that hunter shark. So give me the hit.
Let's see. Please, no!
It is just a hunter shark, and it only has an armor class of 13, so you do miss. So Sakura, you send out a witch bolt, but unfortunately, Sakura, in the red water, it's very hard for you to make out where this shark is. So you try your best, Sakura, but your witch bolt, you fail, and you can't find it. However, you are a healer, and you and Wendeline both do notice that the other Kappa boy is still alive, but very badly damaged. So you can heal him also, and Wendeline, you would notice this as well.
Well, would I be able to heal him since I tried to use that spell?
Oh, yeah. You just used a spell, so you're...
Or could I use a cantrip?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, Sakura, that's all you can do right now.
Okay.
But Clive, you are up next. So if you're
All
there,
right,
Billy, you're up.
so Clive is just going to move, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's 15. Is he in range of the other shark? Oh, that's Sirus, my bad. Sakura. So just measuring something out here.
You guys are good.
Perfect. All right, so telekinesis. He's going to give that shark a sort of sense of irony. Using telekinesis, he just punches. If he fails his save, I think he'll have to make, what is it, a
wisdom, right?
He has to make an 18. What is it? Why can't I know? A strength save.
Oh, it's a strength save. Okay, I thought it was wisdom. Oh, he got it. The shark is extremely strong. It's able to it fucking just takes that hit, Clive. Unfortunately, your telekinetic hit does not do any damage. As this giant hunter shark, it does nothing to it.
Awesome. Okay, he's sick and tired of all this. He's going to action surge, and he's going to get one more attack.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, so he's going to try Sorceress Burst.
Okay. What do you got to do?
Make an attack roll. That is 20 to hit.
You definitely hit. So you hit
All
the
right.
shark with this one.
So I choose the type of damage, and I was pretty pissed. So he's going to make this guy take acid damage. Rolling it out.
Acid damage.
And acid damage.
Nice. So 10 hit points of acid damage. The shark just in the water, just like feels like acid burning down its back as you definitely make it hit. The shark is annoyed and distressed for sure. Great job, Clive. Wendeline, you are up. What would you like to do, Wendy? You have a little boy who's on the verge of death, another shark guy that you can fight, and then a giant hunter shark in the water that has seemingly just murdered a child or eaten it. So, what would you like to do, Wendeline? You're kind of farther back right now. I'll move you just a little farther up where the rest of the group was. Sirus, you too. So, Wendeline, what would you like to do?
I mean, I'm pretty far back. I don't know. Let me see here.
There's only, like I said, there's two things you can hit, and then one you can heal.
Oh, who needs healing?
The little boy, the little Kappa boy. Sorry, he's not doing very well. He's
Okay.
unconscious. And he only has about like.
Let me see here. I'm probably gonna do I'm gonna do oh, that's really high level actually. Let me do 7th level. I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Great. So you do it on the little Kappa boy out there.
Yeah.
Give me the heal.
I get to pick that. Hang on. Roll here. Is that 21 points?
Nicely. Fantastic. So you heal him 21 hit points. As his little boy, you watch that his little bowl on his head fills up with water again, and he wakes up. He's just like,
I don't know.
as he's all. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, basically.
I don't know.
And then you watch. Wendeline, you do watch him from afar, Wendy, though. You cast your spell on him to heal this boy. Astrum, with a sigh of relief, you do see that this little boy, this Kappa, he spurts back to life. Like he comes out of his unconsciousness. Wendeline, he looks up to you as his eyes glow gold from the magic you've given him. He knows that you've healed him. He looks to you, Wendeline, very tired, but the little turtle boy, he just doesn't break eye contact with you, Wendeline. He's just like, you can just tell by his face, he's like, help me. So he's having a hard time. But Wendeline, good job. Is that all you want to do? You can also move, but that's really all you can do right now.
I guess I do want to move a little bit closer since I can. Let's see. I could try to move myself. I don't know how far I can go.
Well, it says your movement speed. I think you can obviously move like 30 feet if you in one move. So
how many
you can walk
squares?
up like the squares are each 5 foot.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Let me move closer. Let's see. I'm gonna maybe head. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I'm kind of behind Halmon, right over here, I guess. I'll do that. Move a little closer.
That's a good spot. Okay, so as you get a little bit closer, Astrum, Halmon, you see Wendeline run up to you, and you know Halmon and Astrum and everybody. You see that Wendeline was the one that healed the one hanging off the thing. Sakura and Pippa, you're still a little bit farther back. Clive, same with you. The other elderly Kappa, it's his turn, and he kind of runs up. He's like, no, Kaku! And he kind of just seems to run up. Halmon, this kind of elderly little turtle man, you kind of see him fall and trip in the sand, Halmon, only about 5 feet away from you. But he's so old, Halmon. He's so little. He's just like this little turtle Kappa. And you can tell that he's in such distress after watching one of the kids die. But he kind of falls, Halmon. You watch him in slow motion, kind of go, Kaku! And he just kind of like falls down and falls right in the dirt on the sand. And you just watch as it kind of the tears mix into like the sand on the ground as he's just in distress. However, this leads us to back up to the top of the fight. Up at you, Astrum. You basically have the last hit of the night, Astrum, as we're going to end after this. What would you like?
I didn't even get a chance to swing.
Cyrus, hold on. Sorry. I don't know why you didn't pop up on the thing. I don't know why.
He's like, hold on.
I'm sorry, Cyrus.
I was like, hold
I'm
on,
sorry.
wait.
For
I
some
feel like I
reason you
should
were.
have
I'm
been by now.
sorry.
I was like,
I
damn.
was about to say. I was like, what's going on? No, my fault. My fault. I didn't put in the. Sorry. When I hit the thing, the 15 didn't go through. Cyrus,
Nah,
I'm so sorry. I skipped your thing.
you're good.
Let's go
You're
back to
good. Nah, I get 2 turns now. I
Cyrus.
get 2. No.
Yeah, you get. No, Cyrus, you're good. So, well, you know what? We'll end on Cyrus tonight. So, Astro, we'll start with you next time. So, Cyrus, you get the ending shot of the night. Or actually, you know what? We'll do Cyrus and then Astrum, and then we'll stop for the night. So,
Okay.
Cyrus,
The
you're
first
up.
thing I like to do, he sees this, his armor activates. And
Okay.
he immediately casts his haste on himself, and I go up to 60 feet to the hunter that the cap is at.
Okay, the other one. Okay, so you move straight
Yeah.
over. Boom. So you go straight to the other shark goon over here. What do you want to do to
Yep.
him? He's pretty fucked up.
I'm smite him. That's what's gonna happen. I'm
Smite his
smite
ass.
his ass.
Smite his ass.
Smite his dumb ass. Okay, boom.
So
That's
you
a
take out your.
24.
So you hit,
Yep.
and you
And
have a new
then
+2
we're
all
gonna.
your blade.
Yep. So.
It's a 17 with
So instead of
+2, so that's
17, that's a 19.
a 19. Yes, sir. So you man it, Cyrus. You come in, boom! You just slice the other shark goon in half. What do you want to do with him as you kill him? What's the hit like?
As he kind of goes up, you can see his wings kind of come out. It's kind of like he speed blitzes him. He goes real fast, and as he skids towards him, he just slices him in half and like kind of like shields the child at the same time.
Sick. So basically, as you kind of just go, zoom, once again, Superman like blast straight to the shark guy. You just zoom, slice him, shing, Astrum, Wendeline, Halmon. You just see just Cyrus just blaze forward, and Cyrus, as you shoot like a bullet, you just go straight through the other shark goon. He goes, and basically you just watch Cyrus as you stand on the other side of him. He just like slices in half, and like the top falls off, and the other half falls to the ground. The Kappa who's tied up the little boy goes like, "Whoa!" He's like so like shocked by that, Cyrus. He's just like, "That was awesome!" As he just like watches you from like while he's being strung up, he just thinks it was the coolest thing in the world. But Astrum, as you now see Cyrus do that, I'm gonna have you do the last thing of the night. The last thing that you see that is a problem is the shark in the water. What would you like to do about that shark? Or what would you
That
like to do
shark,
about
is he like he talk, or is it just like a shark?
It's just like a shark. It's not a shark person. It just seems like this was a giant pet shark that the shark goons were using. It's not a malicious shark. It's just a giant shark, and it is being used for vile actions.
Okay. So Astrum at this point is kind of just like angry because he just witnessed someone die, a child at that. And he's kind of lost like all sense of reason. He's just, he's so ate up with anger that he's kind of just like throwing his rule of no spells out the window. And he's like looking at the shark, and he's kind of talked to the other guy, but he's looking at the shark. He's like, "Monster! You go as far as to kill a child? I'll make sure you never do it again!" And then he holds out his hand, and he's like, "Special attack! Starry Wisp!" And he does the Starry Wisp attack.
Starry Wisp. So as you pull out your music, does this come with a song, or are you just pulling out magic here?
I was going to use Galaxy Girl as an attack.
Okay, so you use Galaxy Girl as another attack. You pull it out. I do have another song. Do you want me to use that song? I can pull it up for you guys to end the night. Do you want me to use the new one?
Which one is it?
The one that you sent today, the tropically one that I got.
I'll use Galaxy Girl for this one. I'll use that for a different one later.
All right, so you guys hear Galaxy Girl again as the song plays. You guys hear like, "You're a Galaxy Girl," and it just like again shoots out of your hand as you do it. Give me that damage. Let's see if you hit that shark. As you let out another burst of the music that comes out of you, you send it straight towards the shark. Let's see if you hit on that one. Oh, that gives damage straight up. 11 hit points of damage. Fantastic. It hits immediately. damage. The shark, you see it in the water, just take the hit. You rip off the top part of the shark's fin as it flies off. The shark's still alive, Astrum, but you damaged it pretty well. You took off the top of its fin as it like swims in circles in the water. However, as you guys all then stand on the bank, the little Kappa boy then looks down and looks to you, Sirus. Please help me get down. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. As you guys stand on the banks here, or the beach in Goldfish, you guys see that the Kappas are still traumatized by this event. Halmon, you look down to your side, and the old man is just releasing tears. He looks up to you, Halmon, just like in distress. Halmon, I actually want you to do the last thing of the night. What is your last final thoughts as you kind of look down at this crying old man? What are you thinking about?
Failure. Obviously his whole thing is protecting kids, trying to bring them joy, and he failed.
And as like the Kappa's tears hit the ground, you can see that the shiny pebbles in the water that are like there, you can see, Halmon, that some of the water that's like rushing up onto the beach, you know, the waves going in and out, you can see that some of the wave water that comes up just barely to your feet, Halmon, is because it's pretty far back from where you are, but the little bit of water that comes up there, there's just trickles of red in the water. And as it goes back down, you can see that almost the blood is staining just the beach there. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. So we will be back next week, everybody, to see what's going on here in Goldfish. Unfortunately, you lost a Kappa, but Wendeline, you really helped save the other one. He was on the verge of death. So without that healing there, Wendeline, that other little kid would have also died. So you'd managed to save one life. Let's see what happens next. But until then, everybody, we'll be back next week with some D&D. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you next week when everybody should be back. Mwah, kissy, kissy. Bye.